All right, and we are back. This time we have a 4v4 on Redball Express. Let's take a look here. We'll take a look at the axis here in the north, since this is where we are starting here. We have Max here, playing as the OKW. Looks like he has gone for Breakthrough Doctrine. So we got Panzer Fusiliers, we got the Sturm Officer, and the Jag Tiger from him. We have Panzer, almost Pirate, but we decided to not put an E at the end. Playing as the Wehrmacht, has not chosen commander as of yet. We have Manta here playing as the Wehrmacht, who has not chosen commander as of yet. And then we have Gourmet Research Society, also playing as the Wehrmacht. He has gone ahead and chosen Luftwaffe Supply Doctrine. So we got the Luftwaffe Field Officer and a bunch of columns. So that is 3 Wehrmachts and 1 OKW for the Axis. Let's take a look at the allies here. We have Bend Over. The classic. The classic.
Machine gun crew awaiting
Playing as the British, has not chosen commander as of yet. We have Marshall playing as the Soviets, has not chosen commander as of yet. We have Rules 1, also playing as the Soviets. He has actually chosen a commander. And we have Guard Mortar Coordinated Tactics. We got T-3045s, Guards, and 120mm mortars. Then we have ZSX, also playing as the Soviets, and has chosen the exact same commander as his teammate right next to him. So that is 3 Soviets and a Brit. Take a look over here right now with the Vickers getting suppressed a little bit by the MG42, along with the Kubel support here with the Panzer Fusiliers. We do see some Panzer Fusiliers on the front. We have another one currently in production. No Volks. Just went straight for the Panzer Fusiliers. We'll see how that plays out. Over on the right-hand side, we've got some Maxims coming out. We've got, of course, the MG42 as always. Then we have... Where's Manta? There he is. There's his MG42 over here. He's going to go ahead and use it to cap. Looks like one of his Grens already was forced to retreat. The other one is coming back up. We'll run into a combat engineer here. So the flank of the machine gun here probably isn't going to do too much. The double Maxim here, there was a mortar hit I saw, but that is from this mortar right here. Grens are still right here to deal with the combat engineer. Go back over to the top here. We got a lot of penals up here, along with the scout car has come out. We do not have a flamethrower, though, for the engineers. The engineers actually might be forced back here soon if they lose too many models. Vickers is currently opening up here on the Kubel. Kubel might be forced back a little bit. Probably going to refocus on now the Pioneers, who are in the heavy cover, so not really going to get any sort of suppression. A lot of penals, and there's that scout car again. Truck is coming up to the front for some reason. Okay, there you go. He's going to park there. A little bit of suppression on the penal. Looks like the MG42 was able to hit him for a little bit. MG42 might pull up a little bit farther. Kubel trying to work on the Vickers. Tell I got a lot more energy today. Let's see. So Ben went ahead and he chose Royal Engineer Regiment. So we got the Royal Engineer Recovery Squad and the AVRE from him. So we're just waiting on the one ally player to choose his commander, and the Axis still have 2 that have not chosen yet. So it looks like the allies, or the Axis one over on the right-hand side. Axis have the middle, and then the left side is kind of a bit back and forth. It could be Axis, could be ally. Allies have the VP. No one has the fuel. So a little bit of pretty even over here, at least right now. Vickers is probably going to start focusing to Panzer Fusilier. He is going to move out of the arc. This one's forced back. He gets in the building. Ren probably can't exactly go straight at it. It still has 2 models. Vickers is going to retreat.
Panzer Grenadiers standing by.
Pioneer coming over here. So push. Manta with not too many units right now. Might just be saving up for upgrades. And, I mean, he made a bunker back here, so... Might just be saving up for the next, like, tier and whatnot. Mortar pit is down. We're gonna start smoking here a little bit. Mortar pit very good at smoking because it has that creeping smoke barrage, which honestly was... She had to reposition a little bit. Allies are managing to grab the fuel on this left-hand side, which they needed. Triple Maxims on the right. One Maxim force back. The Pioneer actually doing some pretty good work on the mortar here. Does take out the mortar, and he's going to run for it. He might get wiped, though. He will get wiped. Manta will immediately replace the Pioneer. I don't believe it had a flamethrower, if I'm remembering correctly. Bunker causing some suppression for the Maxim here. There's a lot of penal. We're making 4? Oh boy. We're gonna have a lot of penals for sure here, so that's gonna be interesting. Section trying to fight the Pigrens. Even though the Pigrens aren't as good at far range, they do have the heavy cover, so they might still end up winning that. Mortar pit, of course, firing once again. Hits the rack pretty well there. Rack not retreating. He's actually going to stay right here, even though he's got 2 models. Now he's going to retreat. Now I think Max realized that it was down to 2 models. Panzer Pirate, I think, is maybe how you would say that. Goes ahead and goes for Festoon support. So we've got a Command Panzer IV as an option, along with the Mortar half-track as well. Max goes ahead, and I think I saw a Panzer II is on the field. We also have a 222 over on the right-hand side. Marshall ends up going with Terror Tactics, so we got a KV-8 and airborne guards along with the ML-20. So all commanders have been chosen now, because Manta chose assault support. We got the artillery field officer, cargo trucks, and the Tiger. So that might actually be the only heavy tank chosen. Well, we also have the Ag Tiger, and then the T-34 85s are pretty nice. KV-8's questionable, but yeah, Tiger. Oh, and the AVRE we got actually as an option. Kind of, yeah, I mean, it's a heavy tank. It takes a lot of shots, but it does just shoot once and then it's done for a while. Mortar half-track is trying to get the job done here. I think what's going to need to happen is some fire is going to have to start getting dropped on the mortar in place. Panzer II has to back up a bit. There are a lot of PTRSs out. Guard Airborne are also here now as well.
Pioneer group is ready for action.
All right, big push by the Allies over on the right now. They're trying to get the fuel. Your allies want the double fuel. They're going to get it for right now. Might not last too terribly long, but they're going to get it for right now. That bunker is just trying to hang on. Getting hit by those 120s, though, as there's one of them here. A regular mortar here, but we've got a 120 millimeter mortar. Well, this was a built mortar. This is not a stolen mortar. 82 millimeter. PM4. Oh no, this is a stolen one. Yeah, no, it had a flare. I didn't even notice that. Yep, that's a stolen mortar. Axis had the right side pretty strong, but with just the sheer amount of stuff that was coming over, It is slowly breaking a little bit. All the smoke come down. That is thanks to the actually it wasn't playing smoke. Thank you, Joey. Hold that smoke. You would have it, I think, with the field off, the field officer, but I don't think you made him. Yep. So, oh. You made Order half track having had to back off very quickly with the sheer amount of PTRS penals there. Grenade not gonna connect. Google getting hit by a couple mortars there. Mortar half track though would be super effective on that mortar pit if it can get close enough. Panzer II's got to be a little bit careful as well. Takes a bit of damage. Penal gonna take a big hit there. Problem is Panzer Fusiliers though kind of gonna shred through them a bit when they have just the PTRSs. Mortar half track maybe has a chance here to start doing something. Fires a shot. We're gonna go for the soft retreat because they want to go back to this half track. Mortar half track playing a little bit defensive, going for some smoke. Right? It'll probably hit the machine gun soon. There's smoke on the machine gun. But now we have an Su-76 here. Absolutely destroys the Panzer II. A problem for the Axis over on this side. MG42 gonna at least get some suppression there. Allies are taking the right now. The Allies are making a big push here. Friends, though, I think are gonna stop these guards from doing much anything. Along with the MG gets the suppression, he can't throw the grenade then. Yeah, guards are forced back very quickly there. I have to go with a Panzerwerfer. He went straight for the last building and goes Panzerwerfer. He wants to deal with all these Maxims and mortars. So, and this is a nice juicy target right there. I mean, he's gonna have to get close enough. Hold on. There it is. Oh my goodness, just a nice hit. Panzerwerfer gets to hit the field, immediately takes a shot, and it's going to get to take another shot here shortly.
You have a rocket target? Panzerwerfer is ready for action. You have a rocket target?
What that means?
Stop rushing it now and tell me what you want.
Okay, sorry. Ren's kind of dealing with the guards a little bit here. Oh, he's not seeing the grenade here. Oh, that could be bad. 222 helping out over here again. 222 actually surprisingly has not fed it up yet. Panzerwerfer with another nice shot here, it looks like, on the mortar and Maxim. ZSX gonna respond with a caddy, which is fair. There are some pack guns, some MGs that it could hit on team weapons, so we'll see how that plays out. We'll go back over on the left here and take a look at the Panzer Fusiliers and the Ober moving in. Gotta deal with these guards that are charging in here. They're gonna throw a grenade. I completely dodged. Take a couple losses there. Other penal goes down. Mortar shooting at the flank here. MG was ready though. They're immediately pushed back. Panzer headquarters looks like it's been taking some heavy fire, most likely from the mortar pit, going with the heavy barrage that it can reach them far enough. As you can see, the ranks up on top, there are no ranks, and there are no team ranks either, so we don't know much. Don't know much. MG maybe gonna get the suppression here. It is not. Guards are able to back off. Smoke coming down again from the mortar half track. SU-76 gonna shoot a barrage at the pack gun. MG did already move. Almost connects. Actually, pretty much connects with the Panzer IV there. Sturm's trying to get some good kills here. At least forces the Vickers back. Panzer IV with a nice connection immediately there. There is another Vickers right here. And Sturm officer is going to force him back. We have a cargo truck back here. Panzerwerfer looks like it's doing a pretty good job. It's got 14 kills. Has the caddy. We have a Firefly actually over on the left. Let's go back over here. How's the caddy doing? A little curious how this is doing. Caddy trying to get some good hits on that mortar and MG here. Oh my goodness. Well, there it is. What a connection. It will drop the mortar. MG might actually be completely gone, so it could be bad. Roombar over on the right for Gourmet Research Society. We've got a little bit of capping here in the middle by Ben. Panzer IV's got to be a bit cautious with the Firefly here. But there are also AT guns, so the Firefly also has to be cautious, and I don't think it's being very cautious. Stuka fires immediately as well. Very nice connection onto the mortar pit. Doesn't actually hit the penals probably as much as he wanted to. He was hoping to probably hit the mortar pit and the penals, but he at least got the mortar pit pretty good. Main thing the Stuka wants is he wants to get that vetted upness. So we can go ahead and get the fire for that. Half track goes down. Su-85 is trying to get the Panzer IV back, which did get some connections, so it will keep him back a little bit, but I think he did what he wanted. Roombar is currently marked. We got a T-34-76, not the 85. Panzerwerfer, not amazing hits, but honestly not bad. Panzer IV Panzerwerfer trying to get that Vet 2 so its recharge time is faster and its scatter is a bit better as well. Caddy firing. Trying to connect with some of those pack guns. Let's hit one of them. Hits another guy. I think it's gonna live though. Yep, Pack 40 will live there. There's the T-30-45 we've been waiting for. Gonna go with another caddy here. Wants a lot of indirect fire. We have another mortar pit built.
We have 300 points remaining.
Which is causing all sorts of issues, I think, on this left-hand side. Those mortars are decimating the axis right now. That 3 mortar pit is very scary because it's get those additional hit points, making it even harder to kill. Vet 1 and Vet 2 isn't as big of a deal. Where's Vet 1? Recharge time for the creeping smoky barrage, recharge time on all barrages, and then HP. So Vet 2 is a lot scarier for sure than Vet 1. No one cares about the Vet 1 that much. We have a T-34-85 in the back line here. Not sure what exactly its plan is right now, but it's going. Panzerwerfer trying to hit some guards. It's a couple of them. Panzerwerfer is running away as the T-34-85 is on the hunt. Here comes the Panther, though. Panther is done with its shenanigans. He actually is going to find the truck, possibly, here. It's going to be really bad for the T-34-85. Oh, that's going to get Fausted. Here's the Faust. Panther's going to get the job done. And it's a big loss there. As the Panzerwerfer ended up all the way over here. Left side is looking very bad for the Axis right now. Rack going to try to keep things under control here. Nice snare. Rack needs to finish the job, though. One more shot. And that's gonna... This is gonna do it. Firefly goes down. Firefly does end up going down. The Flak Panzer is okay as well. But the Allies do lose the Firefly. We'll see if that ends up helping out a bit here. Broombar gonna start destroying a bit of this. Go for ground fire here. Very nice. Probably take it off the ground fire now at this point, I think. Now we'll probably take it off the ground fire. No point in leaving it on ground fire now. Very nice hits there. Takes out the mortar. Very nice ground fire again there. We don't want that machine gun around. Looks like the Axis are breaking the right hand side, while on the left hand side the Axis are the ones breaking. Yeah, not fully though. They're. I will say with the Firefly being lost there, we'll see how that ends up playing out. Firefly was rebuilt. Bar with a nice hit there. Bar now hits the Vet 1, which is a huge ability. Plus 20 range, plus 50% reload, plus 25 maximum range. Just nice. Oh, plus 20 minimum range and then plus 25 max. Nice. So basically, you can barrage some farther away, which is super nice. Those are some rough looking guards now there after that. Panther's possibly gonna go for the Su-85 here. If he pops the blitzkrieg tactics here. He's just going in for it. Guards possibly gonna button here. Pack 40 with a nice shot there. Broombar keeping the guards back. Oh, Allies are having a rough time now over here. Let's go back over on the left here. It looks like the Vickers was... A couple Vickers have died, it looked like. Looks like. As the Vickers are immediately getting remade here by Ben. Allies are also still holding on to the middle right now. Due to Axis not really going for it and focusing on the sides right now, at least. Big hit on the Su-76. Rack might get one more shot before they retreat. Oh, or they're just gonna probably die here. Yeah, they're not gonna live there. Wow, look at the speed on that guy. Now, Pioneer has picked up a Piat. He's at least got a little bit of AT now. It's kind of nice.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
And Smoke it called on the MG42. And he's also firing on it as well. Not gonna get many connections, but at least gonna get the retreat here. Stuka's firing.
An emplacement is being attacked.
And Stuka has not, unfortunately, been able to do too much yet. Does have the fire finally, though, which I think is what he was waiting for. Oh, this could be bad for the guards. And not if Ruvar kind of misses, though. Su-85 is back. As it almost pushes him right into the Pack 40. Oh, the caddy. Panzerwerfer is firing back as well. Not sure where the Panzerwerfer fired, though. Panzerwerfer with 44 kills right now, almost a vet 3.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Bar. Solid shot. Panther being very aggressive, though. Way too many Su-85s. No button, though, by the guards.
Officers can now be called in to ready our troops.
Oh, boy. The double caddies, though, are starting to do work. Axis need to be able to break this side here soon. Broombar, though. We'll get out of there. Now we got a Panther by both players. Panzerwerfer fires. I don't know if it really hit too much there. Rifle grenade, not gonna connect. Couple more guards are over here. There's a lot of smoke over here. Was this breakthrough or assault artillery? Yes, it was. Not a bad Stuka. Just gets the Vickers back. Over retreats very quickly there. A lot of the PTR Spinos up here as well. Nice grenade there by the Panzer Fusiliers. They're trying to hold here at this point. The bunker is here. Problem is the mortar pits could just absolutely obliterate this. There are 3 caddies over here on this side right now. Looks like this one's fired, this one has fired, and this one's probably brand new here. And now they're going for the bunker again.
Enemy is attacking one of our forward buildings.
The Panther plays a very aggressive game. Chicken with the Su-85. Oh my goodness, this one is super hurt as well. That one is not snared though, so Grens are not going to be able to catch it. Another Su-85 over here. Double Pack 40 sets up immediately and just starts blasting the Su-85. Go back over on the left. Here's the AVRE, and we put the command ability on it for some reason. That's awesome. I don't know why we've done that, but now it's going to be 95 seconds before it's ready to go again.
They're trying to take it.
Firefly does end up taking out the Flak Aftrack, or the Flak Panzer. Flak Aftrack, Flak Panzer. Friends are probably gonna try to catch the Firefly here.
Supply line's broken.
I don't think they're gonna be able to. Vickers here. Now currently crewed by the Soviets. I'm not gonna let that happen. Panther is currently marked. You have a Tiger now. Where's the Panzerwehr for firing at? At the moving guards. Not gonna connect though. Rules 1 does not have much of an army. He's got his 2 Su-85s, 2 guards, and then the 120. So he does not have much. And we have a butt ton of caddies over here. There's the Command Panzer IV. I don't know how useful it is right now, but we have the Command Panzer IV. Hopefully gonna help like the Pack 40 stay alive. A little bit of received damage. Nice. And then it can actually mark, which is nice as well. I like that ability that it has. Mortar half-track, possibly going for the bunker? No, I'm not sure what it's trying to hit. Looks like Manta and Gourmet Research Society have started adjusting towards the middle now here. And, well, there goes that guy. He just, just got there. 222 finally dies. Bren goes down. Gourmet Research Society is losing a lot here, unfortunately for him. Tiger's gonna break through the side here. Panther's gonna charge in. And they're gonna miss that last shot there. Now Su-85 goes down. Other one is, I think, backed up enough that he's safe, as the AT gun is also there. T-34-85 is trying to stay in the fight, which I don't know if that is the correct idea, as the T-34-85 will go down. Panther, though, has to be very careful here. He's gonna back out. Allies now from the left have to start adjusting to the middle here. So possibly going to be breaking their attention enough that the Axis on the left-hand side could possibly make some progress. Here comes the fire. Here comes the fire from the mortar half-track, finally.
The enemy are attacking an emplacement.
They're going to brace. And he's firing. Back at the mortar half. Oh my goodness, it's all three are firing at the same time, which is not, I think, the best strategy here. Gotta kind of spread them out a bit. Just shot one there. Friends are gonna start working on these guards here. MG is helping out a lot. You're gonna smoke. I don't know how helpful it's gonna be. Comes the Stuka. Right onto the mortar pit. Mortar pit cannot brace either, so that's gonna hurt it a lot here. As fire is extremely effective on emplacements like that. See if it does enough here. Gonna watch it. It will not be enough, but it's very close. MP4 getting the job done a little bit here in the middle. Tiger gonna go ahead and blitzkrieg out of here. Another Panther built for Manta here. Got two Fireflies and the AVRE over on the left. And Commander, what does it have for reload? Oh, reload speed on the Fireflies is actually pretty nice. You're way slower. You're like way worse.
attack.
Mark's gonna keep getting hit here. AVRE is gonna go ahead and take out that Pack 40. Command Panzer 4 is in a lot of trouble here. Rack those right here at least. The Fireflies are just gonna go in and decimate everything. Rack is moving for some reason.
An emplacement is being attacked.
And smoke coming in. Oh, we got a Panther from the side here, possibly gonna finish off this mortar pit. And there goes a Firefly at least.
My lord, a tank's been lost.
Are we? The engineer, we're gonna. And mortar pit goes down along with the engineers. Okay, that's gonna hurt Ben quite a bit here. Caddies are gonna miss. Caddy. That's the caddy over from the right-hand side. Because the other three are all together and all shoot at the same time. So. Panther needs some repairs here. AT gun moving up kind of by himself. If the Tiger can get the job done. Broombar's gonna pull up. Tiger gets it done though.
The enemy has silenced one of our anti-tank guns.
Broombar's gonna have to back up a little bit here. The nice barrage ability could be extremely effective on the AT gun still. Fire comes through. And that's gonna force the guards back.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
We're still gotta be careful though.
We're ready for the arc.
And an SU-85 now over here.
Launch the mission. Ready for
Oh really? This would be cool if this affected your teammates' units as well, instead of just your own.
RE sappers reporting in.
Yag Tiger just gonna absolutely obliterate that building, it looks like, with the supporting fire. Unless it just completely misses. KT, that is not a KT. That is very much not a KT. Well, there's the 3 caddies firing again. Which is just still not the best way of doing this.
The enemy are attacking an emplacement. Ready for travel.
Egg Tiger's still gotta be careful though. There's still a lot of AT. Some of it being penals with BTRs, so. Nice shot though. Broombar hopefully gonna help out here. Stuka gets a nice connection. See what the plan was there. Oh, Yag Tiger. Broombar gotta take another shot here. Beautiful shot, takes out a penal. The assault artillery rains down as well. And that penal's pretty much done for as well.
We have lost the machine gun crew.
I heard airstrike. That is an IL-2 bombing strike. That actually might catch the machine gun. A little bit. And now the Axis are starting to collapse on the Allies on the left-hand side here. Double Panthers, we got a Tiger. AVRE does fire at the Tiger, but that is only somewhat helpful. Tiger will live. Panthers get the job done. Not sure why it took them so long to shoot.
Just knocked out a
I'll be
vehicle.
honest. Weird. Tiger's out of there just fine. There's a lot of bombs and fire. That is something was there that got destroyed. I don't know if it was a forward assembly or something else. Of course, the mortar pit is now also dead. The entire Allies' hold on the left-hand side has collapsed completely. You have a lone Su-85 looking for the Panzerwerfer. Gonna find a Panther though, and then 2 more Panthers. Rules 1 going very risky. Oh, that's 2 Panthers now charging at it. Make it 4. And that's a dead Su-85. Yeah, so Ben's army is gone. Marshall's army is fine, but not terribly useful right now. Let's see, what else we got? ZSX doesn't have an army, and Rules 1 doesn't have an army. Stuka, not gonna connect there.
You are showing weakness. We are down to 75 points.
Panzerwerfer is firing, maybe hoping to connect with something here. Oh, right on the MG. You know, the only guy with any sort of army left they're kind of working on. Broombar, I would leave at this point. Couple nice bounces the Broombar needed there, but mostly penned it.
A mere 50 points remain before our defeat.
Caddy's going for the Panzerwehr for a bit there. Along with the spotting scope, which I don't even know when that came up. Do you have the... Nope. You do not have the loop off field officer right now. Firefly is going for it. Tiger drives through it. Uh-oh, yeah. There goes the egg tiger. We got way too aggressive with it. You can't get that aggressive with it. They get behind it, you're just screwed. You gotta support it. And you did that. Broombar actually takes a really nice shot onto the SU. Axis were actually down to 75. I did not think they were that low, honestly. Panthers coming in. And that probably would have been the end for the Su-85s, possibly. There was not too much support for it. There was 2 AT guns coming up, but I don't know if they could have gotten there quick enough as the Panthers were coming in. All right, decent one to start on today. GG's indeed. All right, let's take a look here. Some of the stats. So let's look at the Axis stats, of course, first, because they're on top. Axis, most amount of damage goes to Manta. Least amount of damage goes to Panzer. I'm just gonna say pirate. Panzer pirate. Kills, most amount of kills goes to Manta. Least amount of kills goes to Gourmet Research Society. Why am I not playing? There's a chance I play. There's a chance I play. Most amount of losses goes to Max. Least amount of losses goes to Gourmet Research Society. Let's see. Let's look at the damage for the Allies here. Most amount of damage goes to Ben. Least amount of damage goes to Marshall. Most amount of kills goes to Ben. Least amount of kills goes to Rules 1. Most amount of losses goes to Rules 1. Least amount of losses goes to Ben. Ben's is the MVP. The rest are garbage. Oof. Oof. All right, well, thank you all on YouTube for joining for this replay. You have a good day, night, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. I will see you next time.